I actually was combing my hair in the mirror this weekend, and I brushed it all. I put it all back. I went, let's take a look at the widow's peak. Let's see how bad it's gotten. And I got a picture of like I don't know, like college. It was probably college age, and I put it all back, and I looked at the picture, and I looked at my head, and I'm like, I let my audience shit talk. No, I don't let my audience shit talk me too much. That's been part of the fun for over a decade now, but I was like, I believe them too much. I believe my audience too much. And no offense, you guys are full of shit a lot of the time. Because I looked at that photo and then I looked at myself in the mirror. I go, that hasn't moved back all that far. Now look, is that a sad statement on where my hair was at in my 20s? Yes, it's a terrible statement. But, for those of you who are like, oh, it's getting to be decision time. Dude, I got so much time on this. I got a lot of time left on this. Trust me. And yeah, I'm not going to go like comb over or do some weird shit like that. I got plenty of time. I'm excited for the morning shows this week. We've got a lot of good stuff already for those. And I think on Thursdays, on the alone days, I think I'm going to start booking some guests. On those alone days. Just pick a topic. And I think I want to go conspiracy. I think I want to grab a conspiracy guest every week. But that made me think this weekend, and I'm like, you know what? I've gotten lazy on booking guests. And I think on Thursday, we'll tackle a conspiracy because people love that kind of shit. And we'll bring someone on who knows a bunch about it. And I don't know a bunch about it. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see if they can I either talk me into it or talk me out of it. I could be a lot of fun. You guys can get involved, of course. Kind of a fun way to like hit the goal and shit, like throw in a couple of bucks. You should grow back that goofy facial hair, says No Pen 15 fathead. No, I grew that out for girls and that didn't work. They didn't appreciate it as much as they said they would. Nico says, what did Aaron do to piss off Baldo's Gate? I don't know what Baldo's Gate is. Is it a controversy of some sort? What do I ever do to piss off anybody? People get pissed off at me because they're big fans. They can't stop watching me. And then they can't take responsibility for how they feel while they watch me. So they have to put it on me. Aaron did this and well, just admit that I'm really good at getting you to emote and we can end all of this nonsense. Kraken Slappin' says, fake cough. SP told you to cough. We got some mentally ill people that watch this show that think SP runs it behind the scenes, including Carl, I guess. He's one of those people. I make these people so paranoid. I am, again, just in their head 100%. You can deny it if you want to, but that's called denying reality, my man. Pants Maestro had a Pants Maestro says, loving Chad is a problem, though. No, I mean, I don't know. I listen to all that shit, and I'm now at the point where I'm like, I'm almost 40. This is lame. Like, this is boring. It just bores me. It's not that it's bad or anybody's terrible or anything else. I just kind of, like, it doesn't do anything for me because I'm like, this is kind of embarrassing that all these people are older than me, and this is still, like, what they're focused on. So, to each their own is what I say. To each their own, Pants Maestro. And Pants Maestro, by the way, that's when you know you've matured. You've grown up a little bit. I'm a bit of a late bloomer. But once people go, I like this, and you stop going, you like that? That's stupid. Once someone goes, I like that, and then you can go, oh, that's fine. It's not my thing, but whatever. That's how you know you've made it. Now you're good. Now you're not a piece of shit. You're like a normal guy. Like, what my big thing was, I think I finally got over it with, I want to say it was Maroon 5 or Taylor Swift. Like, at one point in my life, I was like, yeah, you like that? Like, I had this shit on it for some reason. But then finally I was like, well, that's not really my thing, but they must be doing really well. You know, people like them. They make a lot of money. They sell a lot of records. You know, good for them. And that's kind of how I feel about all that shit. Is like, people are like, I love Chad Zumock. And someone's like, imagine saying you love Chad Zumock. That's weird. And I'm like, well, you know, he does a show every day. I mean, he wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't worth it to him. So, you know, best of luck. Like, once you stop, like, being so invested in what someone thinks about someone else, should be fine. Pants Maestro says, I don't care. It's just a concern. I mean, maybe he loves Chad for going to bed, and then I withdraw my criticism. No, what I'm saying is, like, having the concern is a sign of you need work to do. You have work to do. If someone says, I love Chad Zumock, and you go, I'm concerned, I would be more concerned that you're concerned than that person love. I mean, someone loving something is arbitrary. You can like something, you know, hey, I like listening to that. And like 2 weeks later, you can be like, nah, it's not really for me anymore. Like, so you don't need to be concerned that someone finds something entertaining. You know, I mean, you can wonder how. You can be like, I don't get it. But like, to be like, it's a waste of emotion, my man. I promise you. Pants Maestro says, or Chad is a barometer for mental disease. Just say, why can't you be a barometer for mental disease? Like, for focusing too hard on that kind of stuff. You don't think that some might say that that's a barometer for mental disease? Would that be? I think if you can say fair enough to that, I think we've come to an understanding. Like, anything can be a barometer of mental disease to someone, you know? Pants Maestro says, I sure am a barometer. Oh, barometer for mental disease. Okay, there we go. As long as you know that that idea is very abstract, then we're good. Pip writes, are you still going to be able to fight at the end of the month with all the gay ops going on? I should. What I was told is it's like a 10-day process. I got like 12 testimonials from coaches, owners, fighters, all these other people. And I did clarify. I was like, you know, what was it? Because people were wondering. They go, we're handling a complaint we received. So it was somebody sending in a complaint. And we've got so many testimonials, man, like including my ex-wife, for Christ's sake. It'll be fine. I just have to jump through a few hoops. That's about it. I mean, it's, like I said, Friday, all that for a drop of blood, essentially. So no, we'll be okay. I won't even lose training time because they can't stop you from working out. Should be okie dokie. Pants Maestro says, I'm going to be mean to you this week. Ooh. That's what happened to all the people who came over here from that world, that hate Aaron world. That you guys didn't understand. I rope-a-doped all of you. That's the only threat you have. I'm going to be mean to you. Ooh. I'm going to take your hobby away from you. I just have to file an appeal. You gave me a little pain in the ass. It'll all be fine. It's the internet. I'm going to be mean to you this week. Oh, no, not the thing I'm completely inoculated against.